just Ching to you, so house block 4, my house block 2 with the G's.
Mama told me I should know better. Still in the tea with Trevor. Found the sofa with the old leather.
It's your boy Crooklyn. Alright, you know why we here, man. I ain't really gotta get into it. From the title, you can tell what we'll be checking out today, which is the debut project from Dutchavelli. Dutchavelli has just came home this year. This year, people. And at the end, fourth quarter, he's finishing out the year strong. After, entering the year, earlier this year, only if you knew. First song we heard from him, the views is there. The views is there. It speaks for itself, the impact that song had when we first heard it. I was the first person to react to it. Just gotta let y'all know I gotta talk my shit. I gotta flex a little, First person to react to him and give him a chance on the platform. You know me? But it's there. You can check it. Stats is there, man. Look at the dates, man. Mine came out and the other niggas, man. I'm just saying, though. Yo, only if you knew. Then he followed up with just every song we've heard from Dutch is always a hit, and I don't know when is he gonna slow down, and I'm actually excited to hear how a full-length project is gonna sound from him, and I can't wait. So without further ado, let's get into the project.
I cannot care about his talking the hardest. Just woke up today and they told me I tried. Walked out cold with Jeezy and Beezy. Told all of my niggas I got them regardless. Believe I promised to bring the crown back to the east. No, I'ma break it to pieces and half it. I know what they say. You reap what you sow. The killies gon' cut down the trees when they harvest. How do you feel? I'm out of cage. Me and my niggas litty getting paid. I could blow 2,500 and play. I'm pull up outside my old school in the race. Thinking about all the decisions I made. Still lucky enough to say I'll be okay. I'm spending this dough like I don't wanna save it for all of these problems I'm dealing with lately. Now that we're fucking, she told me she love me. I bet when I leave she gon' tell me she hate me.
I ain't gonna lie, the way he started off the tape sound like an American youth to me. I ain't gonna lie. Like, this is, I'm not trying, it just sound like the epic starting to a tape that's gonna be filled with bangers. Like, and that's what I'm used to, like, when I'm hearing intros from, Drake. And I like this one. The production on it is crazy. If I had to rate this one out of a 10, I'm definitely gonna give this I might have to start off with a 9. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because I was that impressed. Next up, we got track 2 with Kaka. And that sounds like a crazy name.
Send a young boy to the Dino, Abba, dirty, no Dutch, not nice like Backer. Under my coat, that's a brand new whack. Man, grab it and kick it like Kaka. Don't need no sense on this. Gang unit, no, I'm a gangster, just got a play for some other grill. Don't put no ice in my fan up. The pipes don't talk about future plans. If I burn this bridge, it don't matter. It's Dutch for the fifth.
Why the beat sound like that, though? The production's already next level on this, and we already 2 songs in. The down.
That beat tell me she on me. I'm like bending back for my doggy. I just bought 1,000 grams in the clamp. Black going up, no black body. I gotta give thanks for my gun. All to do that, you my charge. If I stab it, dig it, twist it, then I'm probably gonna leave it in him. No comment, no snitching, no face. I don't wanna go prison. Been there, I don't wanna go back. I lost so much time to the system.
We're just gonna get straight into the rating. This is an 8.5, man. Like, the production, again, next level. The lyrics, he has quotables in there. Oh my God, man. Next up, we got track 3, man, with Segregation.
I just Ching to you, so house block 4, my house block 2 with the G's. Know what you doing, the ones and the twos. It's a no-go zone of the freeze. And they haven't made paper. They're like, what do you mean if I'm like Road Bop? Know the you that owes me guap. Soon as I get that shit's on top. One-way trip to the block. I finesse for a tech at knife point. Neck, back and chest. When I shoot, I'll aim for fire. If it's riding voluntary like it's pouring, I need push for my cerebellum. Blam in the work and smell that lemon. Told my man he should pattern the 8th. Thursday come, I'm getting a Z in. Live free of my brethren. Headers are open education. Morning free flow, you know that I'm stepping. Jammy, segregation 30.
The production on this is actually hot. Like, I like it. Sounds like the Dutch that I'm used to. So with that, starting off with them 2 songs right there, and then bringing it to that, I'm gonna get it to 7.5. I like the song a lot, and I like the hook on it too. I like he talking that jail shit that you gotta be on the inside to know. Like, you gotta either be on the inside that you can feel it when he's telling it to you, or you could be on the outside and still feel it because you done experienced it. Definitely a good, Look a banger right there. Next up, we got track 4 with Ching Splash. And by the name, you already could tell what this gonna be about.
All I know is swimming is Dutch for the fifth of the countless drilling. Why you think that I'm known as a villain? Bro, I spare no one but kids and women. Whole band just play his position, but you know you be.
Yo, let these niggas know the lesson in life, man. We all learn that lesson when you touch the road, you know. If you was around OGs and shit, you know, OGs always tell you no women, no kids. It's a mob rule. It's just like you know that, like, you don't cross the line like that. It's, you know, if you know, you know. You really have to be around some OGs to know that. Taught that like he taught that shit that I could feel.
Circle the end like the Royal Mail, then it's back to the trap phone ringing. End of the trap, never put no pinging. Used to bag that, brought that thing in. Barricade that door while I whip this raw. I ain't trying to go back to prison. When I died, it's over forgiven. The way that my bottoms are red would've thought I was Ezra proper than Christian. Let that when the barrel's spinning, I don't show no love to a victim. Soon as I get that drop, I get right there with a hand thing. Might pull up on curves, start crashing. Bro ain't here, so do it in his absence. Approach with caution. Big hum on me like 4. Dan just looks like Harry. I went magic like Dumbledore. Big gun from Call of Duty. Now he don't respawn.
Dutch is definitely coming heavy with the hooks, man. Like, and I'm enjoying it because his hooks actually sound like, you know, well put together hooks that you know are catchy, easy to learn. Definitely, you know, it flows on the beat well. This beat knocking. Well, it was knocking. Come on, you feel me? But that beat was knocking just now. I'm gonna give that an 8. That deserves an 8. Next up, we got track 5. Well, I'll call you back.
Look, can you believe they put me on basic? Still got the weed you brought me last week. That's why my favorite. If you ever went jump for me, I'll be there in the V with a pack just weighing. Yeah, I'm gonna put my government name in the papers. Hope my mom don't see, don't take it. Delicate heart and break it. Even though that I'm looking at a long time, you still wanna tap my name. Yeah, we might go wild if I bust this case. Look, and don't bother try way up for me. Yeah, before you go see, just say a prayer for me. You're not like them who came and left. Got mail from chicks, but I ain't from you, it ain't important. I hope you feel me in my pain when I'm sourcing.
I'm not sure how I feel about this one. The topic is, you know, the topic is good because I feel like every artist should, you know, be able to touch on that certain topic about, you know, love and, you know, companionship and having someone, you know, a significant other. But it's the way that it was, you know, executed for me. You know, the beat, it was like, it had like, it wanted to have like a sad moment, but still some feel to it. And, you know, I like it, but then, you know, like, I'm not sure how I feel about it. I feel like I'll have to listen to it again. I'll have to come back to this one. But on the first listen, I'll definitely give this a 7. We're going to skip track 6, which is Only If You Knew, because I've done a reaction to that. So any song that is skipped, I've done a reaction to it, and I'm going to leave the link in the bio for you guys to check it out, you know, to see my genuine first reaction for when I first heard the song. Next up, we got track 7 with 2 AM.
Like my split, let's do it again. In the studio, 2 AM, I just want heads in a comfortable bed. Is it weird if I want to fuck you and your friend? I'm trying to beat this key, the boom boom boom, we could do it again. At first I was trying to get you in your own, but you and your dog got that in bed. It's Dutch, for the 5th. I still slide through in the ends. I got a few things that I got on my mind. I ain't got time, I got money to spend. But that's all if your friends interested. Just got a New York somewhere in the country. The Wi-Fi box is still not connected. Trust. Turn on the action, cause we can't watch. She wants me to be your bestie. You're just trying to fuck you and your bestest. I guess you ain't never had rich sex. I could have both of you wearing my pendants. Like my split, let's do it.
Definitely a bang. I like this one right here. You know, I feel like this was you know, a flexing song for him to, you know, like just let y'all know that what's going on right now. Like the women throwing themselves at him, you know. Yeah, I definitely give this, you know, an 8. I give this a nice like 8 right there. Next up, we got track 9 with Darkest Moments. And from the title, I actually, you know, want to hear something powerful. So hopefully, you know, he deliver on that.
I'm trying to jump out while the car's in motion. I don't want to hear Marjay moaning. I was in jail when my boy got. I cannot lie, my heart was broken. Should have been there at my darkest moment. She would have been there at my highest heights. What she wanted was a quiet night. I was trying to get rich off of China White. I'm so glad that I found this music, cause the rope thing was dead so tiring. Trust, imagine me planning an early retirement. I was down and out. You said you was leaving me, but I could walk Kaka out of the trap right now. Get rich off a feature fee. The op can't get it done, just walked out of jail. The price went down like a uni fee. Got you done with my jewelry. Don't act stupid.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This is the closest thing to a 10. I'm like, I want to give it a 10. I want to give it a 10. But I'm gonna give it a 9.5. I'm gonna give it a 9.5. But the overall track is like, this is my favorite track so far. Just the things he was saying, the way he talking, sleeping on the floor, effects trying to extradite me, you know, like lights in the back, and definitely gonna be on repeat after I'm done with this video. Next up, we got track 10 with Skr On Em featuring Ray Black.
Pull out a skirt, Batmobile and the boy all black. Bonnie and Clyde, shotgun vibes. Pull up on sides, man, get them all back. Cause you had my shop in the set, we're always together like Ed and Eddie. She said she can never forget me, she knows that I'm firing shots in the bed. Pull out a skirt, back like a left or corner. Fire this one, you be running for cover. Boom, whole place get locked off. No slip, no trip, no fuck up. Run in, man, get caught and shut up. If feds come round and shut up. Be quiet.
That was track 10 with Skr On Em. And that one, I'm not. The hook was bad to me. I'm not even gonna lie. I just feel like she was trying too much with the hook. Then when she said that Dark Knight or Batman, whatever she was saying, that was trash to me. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling the hook. I feel like Dutch has some good parts and he has some bad parts in this one. You know, if I was to rate this one on the first listen, I'll definitely give it like around like a. If I want to, I do want to take away from the hook, so I was gonna give it a 7. But to be fair, because I really don't like the hook, I'm going to give it a 6.5. Next up, we got track 11 with Road Bop.
I was up north like Rashford in the trap house just doing transactions. Have you ever lost 10 bands, but it's cool cause you still put 20 in the matches. They still can't get rid of this savage. If go pull up, don't panic, you don't know who's who when everyone's dashing. Bro, watch how you turn this whip. The Dutch nigga too sensitive. You ain't got been no guy with a fam. You ain't got violent relatives. I spare no when I let this rip. Trust, you ain't got beef like the Bloods and Crips. Grew a boy up at probation, put that down as a boyfriend talking shit. But he ain't gonna take that risk, no. One's like son, just quit. I don't know when to call it quit. I just spoke to the plug on Birdie's bridge. How can you tell me what all these bricks?
I'm feeling the hook on this one a lot. You know, it definitely brought the energy to it, because if you're really into like watches and stuff, I don't have none of that, but I do my research and I stay up to like, because one day I'm gonna have one of them. I was thinking about the bust down, but once I heard about like if you know, like that thing right there. If you ever in a problem, that Rolex without the diamonds, I could get you out them problems. I'll tell you that. Definitely a solid 8 though. I give it that. Next up is track 14. We're gonna be skipping track 12 and 13 because I have done regular reactions to them, so I'll leave the videos in the link below. Next up, we got track 14 with Do It featuring Fire.
Don't need to ask where I'm from. The whole knows where I'm beefing. Man pulled out a gun with no shells. Man took that from him and beat him. The up block trying to get a man down. Gotta tell you what I did last weekend. And man see man get killed, but it's so hard to sleep when the memory's recent. I should load this rap, let me feed my demons. Load it. West on the east and still great on me. I'm really in the deep end. It's on sight for my ops. Can you hold this whack while I circle the trap? Could avoid them prison. You don't cost to feed these demons. Of course you don't. When I shoot man hold.
Definitely a Fire feature. He did his thing on that. Fire, you definitely walked on the beat. I was expecting it because I'm not familiar with you. And the name Fire is just like, why would you even call yourself Fire? Like, I don't think you could ever, be looked up on YouTube in the YouTube searches as Fire. Fire, you just gonna pop up with Fire. That's all it's gonna pop up as Fire. I don't know. You might want to change it into The Fire. I don't know. But yeah, definitely a good song. Definitely a good hook. Dutchavelli, delivered again on these type beats. I'm gonna give this one an 8. Next up, we got track 15 with Never Really Mine
Yo, I guess she was never ever really mine. Just someone to see at night or someone I speak to from time to time. If you ever needed me back then, all you do is just hit my line. Put money in your bedroom drawer, you keep that piece, I don't want that back. Didn't want to see me in Pentonville. Guess that I owe you for this tango. She was there with my car declined. Watch my old videos to pass the time. Like, how did it get so advanced if I grip the wheel on this forward track? Like, she keep telling me keep it real. Let's keep it true. You used to be the type that I stay at home, now you don't know more, you hadn't lost your pill. I guess it was never ever really love. Find something that you really want, it'd still be cool if you keep in touch. Could've told you how I really.
I ain't gonna lie, this is it. This is it. Yeah. Yo, Dutch. You showing levels as an artist, yo. Like, I think you gave me 3 of these songs on it. You gave me three of the love songs on it, probably even 4. But they, you know, this one, this is, I like where you placed it on the tape too. Definitely, you know, a good way to, you know, end out the tape in a sense. I'm gonna give this a 9.5. Fire song, definitely fire. Next up, we got track 16, and the last track on this tape was 00.
I was on the wing like Nero, now I'm getting money like Robert De Niro. Pounds, dollars, euros. Respect this thing like a pharaoh. Respect this thing like a pharaoh. See the 1, comma 0. 0, wait. 0, no. Count the peas in 20 bag parcels. Now 5 of them sent out of Oxford. I don't speak with 9 but hustlers. I don't meet with 9 but bosses. Cover your nose while I pat in this butch. Got the fumes on the blade too toxic. Gotta do the wrong thing just to get right. Put a brick in the breast and lock it. Price going up in London, so I'm in damn trying to get it through customs. Feel like Hova with all these problems. No, they want me on the wing like Bronson. How much times did I send up north? By now you don't need no compass. Who's got the keys? Oh, it's Khaled. Dutch, I don't need no locksmith. Gotta do the wrong thing just to get right. Put a brick in the breast and lock.
Now I'm getting money like Robert De Niro. Yo, let me say something, yo. Like I said, man, he started off the tape and it sounded like, it just sounded like an American feel to it. Yo, son. And then to end off the tape the same way, the same flavor. Oh my God, like, that was track 16 with 00, man. And if you ask me, man, I don't know, man. That hook right there, things he's saying, I might end that off with a 10. I might just give him the 10. You know, I didn't want to give nobody a 10. I ain't give a 10 in a minute. That was a 10 right there, man. Spectacular, man. Like, definitely a fire way to end off a tape. The whole tape overall, I'm gonna grade it right now because it make no sense for me to make this video any longer. I'm gonna give this tape a solid 8.5. A solid 8.5. The hooks were amazing. The verses were amazing. Even though he had, you know, the couple first songs, like, they were each taken from like little lines with Only If You Knew, and different parts in the tape, like you heard him, you know, reiterate lines that you heard before, but it's some of your favorite lines. So I don't see, and it's his lines. It's not like he taking lines from someone else, you know. It doesn't sound still at that point, you know. Maybe if he keeps doing it, then it will get to a point where you're tired of hearing it. But, you know, on the first project, you know, even with hearing lyrics from songs that he made you fall in love with, you know, I ain't gonna lie, man, Dutch, this is a nice project. I actually could see myself having a couple of these songs on repeat. Like, and I'm gonna know the words actually by the time I get off this camera and I'm listening to it. Man, it's your boy Crooklyn, man. Like, subscribe, share, request. Press that button for your post notifications, people. And press that subscribe button. I'm out. Bah!